Today, September 13th, we celebrate the feast day of Saint John Chrysostom. John Chrysostom was the son of a Latin father and a Greek mother. His mother, Anthusa, was widowed at the age of 20, soon after his birth. Putting aside all thought of remarriage, Anthusa gave all of her attention to her son. She gave him the best classical education of the day and enrolled him as a catechumen when he was 18. His intellectual prowess was strengthened via the finest education available at the time, during which time he met Saint Basil, who inspired him to conversion and a deeper relationship with Christ. In 374, he began to lead the life of an anchorite in the mountains near Antioch. But in 386, the poor state of his health forced him to return to Antioch, where he was ordained a priest. In 398, he was elevated to the see of Constantinople and became one of the greatest lights of the church. But he had enemies in high places, and some were ecclesiastics, not the least being Theophilus, Patriarch of Alexandria, who repented of this before he died. His most powerful enemy, however, was the Empress Eudox, who was offended by the apostolic freedom of his discourses. Several accusations were brought against him in a pseudo-council, and he was sent into exile. In the midst of his sufferings, like the apostle St. Paul, whom he so greatly admired, he found the greatest peace and happiness. He had the consolation of knowing that the Pope remained his friend and did for him what lay in his power. His enemies were not satisfied with the sufferings he had already endured, and they banished him still further to Pythias, at the very extremity of the empire. He died on his way there on September 14, 407. Saint John Chrysostom, pray for us.